Well, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to today's live stream. I'm going to share my screen. All right, let's see. There we are. Okay. I'm going to keep this on the board for a little minute. I'll let everyone start entering into the live stream. Give me 1 second. Okay. We're exploring a question that can completely change the way you think about money. How much money can your money make? More people work hard to earn money than ever before. But what if your money could work for you? What if your money could really start working for you? And I faced that question for myself, and I wanted to share with you and people who may or may not already be on this um, passive money generation journey. Okay. I am on this passive money generation um, because I want to live my life not under duress of work obligation. So basically, I want some time freedom, right? So today, we're going to break down how interest works, how savings can grow over time, and how even small balances can generate passive income. And the more you leave it there, the more it grows. The more it grows, the faster you become wealthy. I think of it as if you get to a certain amount of money, you can live off the interest. So maybe your challenge might be, well, that's a lot of money to get to that point. Um, but I'm going to show you at least how to earn that money because you're earning money every year. And if you don't spend everything, you'll be able to save. right? Whatever you don't spend, you're able to invest, right? So we want to increase our discretionary income and get to the point where we're not spending every cent that we make. I know myself, I had a hard time in the past, growing up, figuring life out and figuring out how to make money, or not even just how to make money, because I made a lot of money in my lifetime, but just how to save money. I've never really, well, I hadn't really saved money until recently. So, at least not successfully, right? Because what we do is we end up saying, oh, I need to do this or I need to do that. And we place a need on stuff that pretty much desires. And instead of having a mama money or master money, um, a baseline to where you don't spend and you only spend a portion, a percentage of your profit, then you begin to see your money actually grow. That's a mindset shift that I had to accept, acquire, and hold on to for the rest of my life. So here we are. By the end of the live stream, you'll know how to calculate interest earnings for yourself and estimate how much your savings could earn each month or year. And I apologize, I had my headsets off and I was talking. So if the beginning of this video is a little bit low, I sincerely apologize. So here we go. If you are joining this live, type your current savings account interest rate in the chat. Okay, I don't see anybody on live, so I will keep going. And you can view this on the rebroadcast. What is interest? Interest is money paid to you for allowing a bank, company, or government to use your money for a period of time. When you deposit money into a savings account, the bank pays you interest. When you purchase a certificate of deposit or CD, the financial institution pays you interest. When you buy bonds, the issuer pays you interest. The important idea is simple. Your money earns more money. Okay? The larger your balance and the higher your interest rate, the more your money can earn over time. Before we calculate earnings, we need to understand two important terms, APR and APY. APR stands for annual percentage rate. It tells you the simple annual interest rate without accounting for compounding. The APY stands for annual percentage yield. It tells you how much you can earn in a year, including the effects of compound interest. Okay, so when you're comparing savings account, APY is usually the most important number because it reflects your true annual return. So the higher the APY, the faster your money can grow. So let's see. Simple interest is calculated only on your original deposit, while compound interest is calculated on your original deposit plus the interest you earned. That's why compound interest is always called interest earning interest. Okay? Here's what the variable means. The A, do you see the formula on the screen? A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the power of NT. Okay, so A equals the final account balance. That's what you're going to get after everything's said and done. The P equals the initial deposit, like what you already have. And in this example, is $7.95.98. Then, so we're going to calculate A. R equals the annual interest rate. Okay? N equals the number of times interest compounds each year. So every time it's calculated is compounding. So the P keeps changing, right? Okay, so the more frequently interest earns and the longer you leave your money invested, the more powerful compound growth becomes. Let's work through an example together. So suppose you have $795.98 in a savings account with an APY of 3.23%. Now I know I said 3.25%, but we're going to calculate it with 3.23. We can change it later. The question is, how much interest would you earn in a month? Remember, APY represents the total amount you earn over an entire year, including compounding. For a quick estimate, we can divide the APY by 12 to find the approximate monthly rate. Convert the APY to a decimal. Okay, so 3.23% becomes 0.0323. So if you want to do the example with 3.25 interest rate, you'll just put in 0.0325. Okay, so let's calculate the approximate monthly rate. 0.0323 divided by 12 equals 0.00269117. That means the account earns about 0.269% per month. Okay, let's calculate this monthly interest. So we're going to multiply the account balance by that monthly rate that we figured out. And $795.98 times that 0.00269117 equals about $2.14. So your estimated interest earned for the month would be about $2.14. Now I know you can't live off of $2, but that's a start in the right direction. Okay? Let's see if we can replace our phone bill. See how much money we would need to be able to pay our phone bill. I'm going to give an example of my phone bill because I don't know everybody's phone bill. I don't know your phone bill. So I'm going to put on the board my amount. So let's do that. So say, for instance, my phone bill. Let me see. It's not for real. Hmm. Okay, let me see if I can put 48. Okay, so the phone bill, $48.36. So I want my interest to be at least $50, right? So target interest. So that's what we want to figure out. I don't see it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. All right. So we got this phone bill here. I want so that's my target interest rate. Interest earned. So I want that. So okay, so I asked ChatGPT if the target interest earned in a month is $50, how much should the savings balance be? So to determine how much money you need in savings to earn 50, we can work backwards from the monthly interest formula, right? So for a quick estimate, we'll convert that to a monthly rate, and then we'll use the interest formula is the balance times the monthly rate. The balance equals interest divided by the monthly rate. So if we want the balance, hold on. Oh, okay. So we're going to solve for balance. So we divide both sides by the monthly rate. So the balance needs to be $18,575.85. Okay, so that's what I'm going to add to the balance. If you want to, so I'm going to say the target balance and this earns $50. So to be honest, once you've saved up $18,575.85, it can cover your phone bill. Now, what if you just continue savings to the point where it can cover your automobile payment or it can cover your insurance note? If you keep on doing this to where it keeps on growing, your savings, eventually you can cover all of your bills. Wouldn't that be awesome? And that's the point that I'm getting at. For some reason, I did not get it. Okay, so let me write this again. The target savings balance is going to be $18,575.85. And the interest earned $50. And why did I do 15 instead of $48.35? Is because I want to be able to continue increasing my savings as I go, as I earn interest. If I don't spend the entire interest, it could keep on growing higher and higher, right? So that's why I don't want to be right at where I started. That way it would not really grow that much. It will potentially grow even faster if you leave a little bit in there. Okay. So that's what we want to focus on. Okay. So I was trying to see if I can write on here. Okay. Let me undo those two things. And so the formula to get the balance that I need, so the balance equals the interest I want divided by the rate. Okay, so that's gonna be in this case 50 divided by the monthly rate of um, 0.0027. Let's just say like that. Okay, so let me see. If I put it in my calculator, what my calculator will say. $50 divided by 0.0027 is $18,518.51. So it's kind of a difference. So it'll be more accurate if you give more place value. So I'm going to clear that out and put 50 divided by 0.002 6917. 6917. Okay, that's where you got the $18,575.62. So that's going to keep on growing as time goes on. So the key takeaway is that 3.23% APY every $1,000 is saving about $2.65 per month. So you're getting about $2.69 a month if you had $1,000. So every 1,000 you get $2.69 per month. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, as long as you don't spend the whole interest, it's gonna keep growing. And your money, as it's compounding, is gonna earn more money. So if you want to generate $500 a month, you'll need $188,480. So what bills could that cover for you? Some people wouldn't want to just see 188,000 and just pay your bills. Some people might want to say, well, with $188,000, I could buy a X, Y, or Z. You know what I mean? Some people might say, oh, why would I want to save and keep that money, right? Most people are ready to spend, spend, spend. But you got to look at it like this. If you want time freedom, sometimes you got to just let the money work for you, okay? Having passive income that covers your bill is way better than having to go out and earn it by yourself. Okay, so how do we get this $188,000? How do we get this $267,000? You know what I'm saying? Well, you can work. How long will it take to earn 188,000, how many years will it take to even cover your car note or cover your basic utilities and food, like, or phone and food? If you already have a car paid off, then maybe um you could rent that car out. You don't have to work. There's so many options and avenues that you can take to maintain your time freedom and still leave that money in the bank and let it grow. Let it grow so big. I would say up to 250,000 because that's how much is FDIC insured. And then maybe open up another account with another bank and do the same thing over again. Rinse and repeat. So your money keeps making money for you. Okay? Type your comments in the chat. Tell me what you think. Because to be honest, I think this is really an undervalued calculation. Most people don't even think like this. Most people don't. How many people actually save and consider the interest? The thing of it is, you could keep on going on with your life, and as you're going on, you're going to notice you'll be able to save to the point where it covers your expenses. It will cover some expenses and you'll still be able to save. Wouldn't that be ideal? It's almost like a retirement plan. This is definitely a viable plan. And if you had this much of a balance, would you even need um insurance? No. Because what insurance is, it's saying that, hey, in case I don't have the money, cover this for me. But if you have what it takes to cover it, why would you um need insurance? So there are paperwork that you can write or fill out that exempts you from having to pay some insurances as long as you have the funds to cover it. So I like that idea. And the Department of Motor Vehicles, I believe, or Department of Public Safety will allow you to do that. As long as you can show that you could pay, then you can avoid even paying insurance if you have the assurance of a payment to cover your expenses. All right, tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to close out this video, and I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye for now. Okay. Hmm. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money. All the money, money, count all the money, money, count all the money, money, count it up. Count all the money, money, count. No one owns you. To get back out here and date because all you know how to be as a wife and you to get back out here and date because all you know how to be as a wife and you don't know how to be a thought. You don't know how to be a side chick. You don't know how to play the hot and cold game. You don't want to be the man. What?